Hey everybody, we have Final Fantasy Chronicles for the PlayStation 1. This includes Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger. See a few of the images, game images there. It is 2 discs, and it's in this double case. You can see on the back here. So Final Fantasy IV was previously released as Final Fantasy II, but has been completely restored with new magic, monsters, items, CG cinemas, and added features. It's about time. When these games came out, they defined what adventures should be. Since then, they have become the most popular and sought-after titles in history. Now you can experience the re-release of 2 complete classic games, enhanced with all new cinemas, and features never before seen in the US. And Chrono Trigger is a re-release of the original game. This time-traveling prequel to Chrono Cross is enhanced with all new animated scenes, which is pretty cool. Those are also included in the DS version. And so we got 1 or 2 players there, the other one's just 1 player. So, pretty blurry. It's a pretty simple disc. So we have Final Fantasy IV first, just white. However, there is some artwork behind there. Put the thick manual off to the side. Nothing there. And here's Chrono Trigger. Again, there's not really any artwork. You can kind of see a little design on each of them, but that's all there. As far as I know, it only comes with this, the instruction booklet. Final Fantasy Chronicles. So it's probably an interesting name to call it Final Fantasy Chronicles and include a non-Final Fantasy game with it. But here's an idea to date it. This comes out early 2002, so it's probably released sometime in 2001. Maybe. So first is Final Fantasy IV. Prologue up there. It's going to look very similar to the Final Fantasy Anthology. Anthology's been setup manual. Here's the characters. Yeah, I mean the layout is probably identical to Final Fantasy Anthologies. So far, not too much to report. It goes over the battle system. Very cute. Vehicles. Now for the item guide. I can slowly scroll through these. Trying to get it in focus. Slightly out of focus. So the recovery items and some of the other items. And here's the last page for Final Fantasy IV. Seems like they should have put this insert back one page. Maybe it's in the middle of the book here. I don't know. Back one page would have been a natural choice. Would have separated those. Probably. So here's our characters: Chrono, Luca, Meryl, Frog, Robo, Ayla, Magus. So let me get these in focus. I went kind of quick there. It's probably one of the more interesting parts of the whole manual. This was the version of the game I played. I beat it this past summer. First time I played it. It was most enjoyable. Eventually you get the epic or epoch. Help you travel around a little quicker. It's an image of one of the added cinematic scenes. Status effects. Weapons and armor. Let's get the weapons first. And the armor. Some of the accessories. There's Luca. Probably, I think that's her father in the back. And your tech skills. Important aspect of the game. So these are the single techs. So those are just consist of one character. Then you can do the dual techs or combo techs with two characters. And there's the ones you can do with three characters. Maybe they didn't show those on it, I'm not sure. We'll see if they come. But some of the techs you can use. You can only keep 3 members in your party at a time. And there's some techs you can use with all your party members. Final Fantasy, Spirits Within, in theaters, July 11, 2001. I'm trying to remember if this was an early 2001 release. Can't imagine it would have came out any earlier than 2000. So nice ad and before the credits. It's got the original staff and the remake staff for each game. Definitely like to give a special shout out to these new names I can't pronounce. About Fumio Hirokawa. It's about it. If you stuck around for the whole 10 minutes, you got an in-depth look at the manual, even though there's not too much in the package as a whole. Thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more.